At some point, someone has to decide what missing actually means. That august body, the National Police Chiefs Council, spends some of its valuable time defining such terms, so the rest of us do not waste any of our own worrying about them. They have agreed that as far as the police service is concerned, the meaning of missing in the phrase "a missing person" is as follows: anyone whose whereabouts cannot be established and where the circumstances are out of character, or the context suggests the person may be the subject of crime or at risk of harm to themselves or another. As official definitions go, it isn't the worst of its kind, but examine it closely and the problems soon become apparent. Cannot be established by whom? The worried family or the police themselves? How does anyone decide what is out of character? If it is in character for someone to disappear on a regular basis, does that mean they cannot then go missing? And it's hard to imagine a woollier expression than the context suggests, but it would be wrong of us to blame the police chiefs and to imagine that a sharper definition would solve the problem. It would not. Adults have the right to go missing unless they are currently involved within the criminal justice system or they have been detained under the Mental Health Act. The police work with the notion of a continuum from intentionally to unintentionally missing. If they deem that the adult concerned has, for reasons of their own, gone missing intentionally, and that they are likely to be safe and well, the police will not act. They will inform you this is a case of lost contact, and that unless there is an additional element of vulnerability or concern, they, the police, will not assist you in your search. In Britain we have the UK Missing Persons Unit, which, as a part of the National Crime Agency, works with a number of partners to deal with the 186,000 people who are reported missing each year. Of the 3,500 reports each week, about 1,000 become the subject of an official police incident. We have these figures thanks to the outstanding work of a charity, Missing People, and it was their numbers, rather than those of the Missing Persons Unit, that Detective Inspector Thomas Green was using as he briefed the squad on the morning of Wednesday, the 10th of April at 08:45. This was in fact a briefing before a briefing. The full CID force were to assemble in the main office downstairs at 0900, where they would be addressed by Detective Chief Superintendent Allen. Green said, "DCI Freeman texted me a couple of minutes ago and said she'll meet us down there. You'll all have worked a missing persons case at some point, so I'll keep this short and just give you the latest numbers." The detective inspector was in his usual seat at a large side table in the murder squad's shed.